if you can go on to your website, the Home Affairs, there's a bulletin or a list of critical and scarce skills in the country, right? And this is worldwide. One of the biggest skill that is being sought after by the market is the skill of critical thinking.
Welcome back to another lesson, proudly brought to you by the classroom. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the Unemployment Insurance Fund and how it affects businesses and individuals. We will focus on the purpose, the numbers, and the benefits. What is the UIF? The Unemployment Insurance Fund, the UIF, is a government-run fund in South Africa that provides financial support to workers who lose their jobs or are unable to work due to certain circumstances. Both employees and employers contribute to the UIF monthly, and when needed, the fund pays out benefits to assist affected workers. Purpose of the UIF. The UIF aims to provide temporary financial relief to employees who are unemployed, on maternity leave, ill, or adopting a child. It also supports the dependents of a deceased contributor, ensuring financial security for workers and their families during difficult times. The advantages and disadvantages of the UIF. For employees. 1. Offers financial support to employees who lose their jobs. 2. Covers maternity, illness, and dependence benefits, providing security. 3. Helps employees survive financially while they search for new work. Disadvantages. 1. Payments are temporary and do not fully replace lost wages or salaries. 2. Claims processing may take time, causing financial stress. 3. Not all employees qualify, such as those working less than 24 hours per month. For businesses. Advantages. 1. Helps employees during job loss, reducing workplace stress and uncertainty. 2. Ensures compliance with labor laws, avoiding legal risks. 3. Improves a company's reputation by protecting employees. Disadvantages. 1. Adds an extra financial cost, as employers must contribute a portion of salaries. 2. Requires administrative work to register, deduct, and submit payments. 3. Non-compliance leads to penalties and legal consequences. Who can claim UIF? Employees who have contributed to the UIF and meet the necessary requirements can claim UIF benefits. This fund provides financial relief to workers who have lost their income due to specific circumstances. One group that qualifies for UIF is employees who have lost their jobs due to dismissal, retrenchment, or contract termination. To be eligible, they must have been contributing to UIF while they were employed. Employees who go on unpaid maternity leave can also claim UIF. This helps provide financial support to pregnant workers who are not receiving their full salary during their maternity leave. Another group that qualifies is employees who are unable to work due to illness. If a worker is medically unfit to work for more than 7 consecutive days, they can claim illness benefits to help cover their loss of income. Workers who adopt a child younger than 2 years old and take unpaid adoption. Leave can also claim UIF adoption benefits. This helps adoptive parents financially while they take time off work to care for their new child. Finally, if a UIF contributing employee passes away, their spouse, children, or other dependents can claim death benefits from the fund. This helps families manage financially after the loss of a breadwinner. Who cannot claim UIF? Certain individuals do not qualify to claim UIF benefits. One key group that cannot claim is workers who resign voluntarily. If an employee quits their job willingly, they are not eligible for unemployment benefits. Self-employed individuals, such as freelancers, independent contractors, and business owners, also cannot claim UIF because they do not contribute to the fund. Similarly, government employees are not covered by UIF and cannot claim benefits. Some workers earn only commission-based income, such as sales agents. If they are not classified as employees, they may not be eligible for UIF. It depends on their employment status and whether UIF contributions were made. Employees who go on leave but continue to receive their full salary from their employer cannot claim UIF. For example, if a worker takes maternity leave but is still paid their full wages, they do not qualify for maternity benefits from UIF. Lastly, UIF benefits are available for a limited period. If a worker has already claimed UIF for the maximum period, usually 12 months, they cannot claim again until they have made enough new contributions. Contributions, thresholds, and claim limits. Contribution rates and earnings. Threshold. In South Africa, the Unemployment Insurance Fund requires both employers and employees to contribute a portion of the employee's salary to the fund. The standard contribution rate is 1% from the employee's remuneration and 1% from the employer, making the total contribution 2% of the employee's salary. However, there is a monthly earnings ceiling, meaning UIF contributions are only calculated up to a certain salary limit. As of June 1, 2021, this ceiling is 17,712 Rand per month. This means that 1. If an employee earns 17,712 Rand or less per month, both the employer and employee contribute 1% of their actual earnings. 2. If an employee earns more than 17,712 Rand per month, contributions are still calculated based on the ceiling, meaning both the employer and employee will contribute a maximum of 177 Rand and 12 cents each per month. For example, if an employee earns 20,000 Rand per month, their UIF contribution will not be based on their full salary, but instead on the 17,712 Rand ceiling. This means the employee contributes 177 Rands and 12 cents, 1% of 17,712 Rands. The employer contributes 177 Rands and 12 cents, 1% of 17,712 Rands. The total UIF contribution amounts to 354 Rand and 24 cents per month. UIF benefit amounts and claim limits. When an employee claims UIF benefits, the amount they receive depends on their previous earnings and the length of their contribution period. UIF benefits typically range from 38% to 58% of the employee's salary, with lower income earners receiving a higher percentage. The maximum monthly UIF payout is capped at 6,638 Rands, regardless of how much an individual earned before losing their job. This cap is based on the earnings ceiling of 17,712 Rands per month, meaning that no individual can receive benefits higher than this amount per month. For example, an employee earning 10,000 Rands per month before losing their job may receive around 50% of their salary, which equals 5,000 Rand per month in UIF benefits. An employee earning 20,000 Rands per month before losing their job will only receive 38% of the UIF earnings ceiling, 17,712 Rands, which equals 6,638 Rands per month. The duration of UIF benefits is also limited. An individual can claim benefits for a maximum of 1 year within a 4-year period. However, the exact number of days they can claim depends on the total number of days they worked and contributed to the UIF before becoming unemployed. Understanding these contribution rates, salary thresholds, and claim limits helps both employers and employees remain compliant with UIF regulations while setting realistic expectations for UIF benefits. In summary, the Unemployment Insurance Fund is governed by the Unemployment Insurance Act, No. 63 of 2001, and the Unemployment Insurance Contributions Act No. 4 of 2002. These laws ensure that workers in South Africa have access to temporary financial relief when they lose their income due to unemployment, maternity leave, illness, adoption leave, or the death of a contributing worker. Under these laws, employees and employers must contribute 1% each of the employee's salary to the fund. This contribution allows workers to claim unemployment benefits if they are retrenched or dismissed, maternity benefits for unpaid maternity leave, illness benefits for medical conditions preventing work, adoption benefits for parents adopting a child under 2 years old, and death benefits for dependents of deceased contributors. However, not everyone qualifies for UIF benefits. Government employees, self-employed individuals, commission-based workers, and employees who resign voluntarily are not eligible. There are also limits on claim amounts and duration, with most benefits payable for a maximum of 12 months based on the claimant's contribution history. Employers who fail to register, deduct, or pay UIF contributions face serious consequences, as outlined in the Unemployment Insurance Contributions Act. This includes fines, penalties, or legal action, while employees risk losing their right to claim benefits if their employer has not complied with UIF regulations. The UIF, established by law, plays a vital role in protecting workers from financial hardship. It is essential for both employees and employers to understand their rights and responsibilities to ensure compliance and access to benefits when needed.
Thank you for watching. I hope that you learned something new. Please consider supporting the classroom by heading to our Zapper or SnapScan link below to donate a small amount of your choosing to help us create more content from more subjects. Please share the video with a friend and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out.